Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Denver Broncos.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Christian McCaffrey playing against the Broncos here. And McCaffrey from the Denver area played his high school ball in Highlands Ranch south of downtown. And, of course, Father Ed, a longtime receiver, a very good one for the Broncos, played with them from 1995 until 2003. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
Panthers 7, Broncos 0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. He'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
And 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now Locke. Over the middle, complete. It's Lindsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the Panthers' 46-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 40-yard line. Here's Locke to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Now Gordon on first down. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Check. First down, let's hit snap.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 17. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
3rd down.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
First down.
Hey, beat Martine, Chelsea.
On first down, Locke got Gordon open, completes it. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards the game there, second down.
Brings up second and 7
offense.
at the 12-yard line.
Very nice. Consuming, boring. Let you to sleep.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Broncos 0.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
I'm playing the Panthers. Basket head.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Switch. Grace don't travel.
Block on the give. It's Lindsey. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
First and goal.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the
It's definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Locke. That's caught at the 3. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Is good.
McManus's point after is
13
good.
plays,
We are tied
Chubb.
at 7.
13 plays, 77 yards, 8-minute drive, touchdown. Broncos 7-7.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Baby. Oh, baby. Oh, this dude is going to be... Oh, he's going to be... Hey, that's the way you do it. That's the way you do it.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
41-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Jarrell Casey.
The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
On second down, McCaffrey. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. That's out to the left and complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. That's good for a Carolina first. Bridgewater to Moore. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Panthers 14. Broncos.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Throwing now is Locke. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. Able to get this to Gordon. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Denver.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw again. Locke. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch him work, watch him hate, watch him lurk, can't relate. Watch his dirt, out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red, green, red, tight, set the bar, take flight.
So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Locke taking the snap at 1. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Broncos.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Lindsey. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
2nd and 7.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Bronco ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
45. Mike, 45.
Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Okay.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Lindsey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
17 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd down.
Block working out of the gun. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Locke. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
Broncos.
They'll run here with Lindsey. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Locke going to throw. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Bridgewater now from the 50. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And this is going to be incomplete.
Pass thrown away and incomplete.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Shotgun snap to Locke. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Joey Sly lining up for the point.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Big Derek Brown making the stop. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I know people see Philip Lindsay's role in Denver changing a bit with the arrival of Melvin Gordon. But I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsay. Maybe he won't carry it as often, but now he'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball at the backfield and move the sticks.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Gordon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Block now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
First down, Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. That catch good for only a couple. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
And 8 at the Broncos' 47-yard line.
Now a throw here to his running back. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Bridgewater. Trying to improvise. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 16 yards, a first down. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Playbook, not this.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because it certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out in the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No, it's over. Hey, don't you try that? You try that nickel on my regular playbook.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Well, this is exactly what I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Another run by Lindsey. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Room here to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call it an even 20 yards on the pickup. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together.
Ooh, I get to play Pro-Am on the PS5. We got 5. We'll see how it plays.